Your ex didn't think you would be doing this good without them, okay? But you are, babe. You are doing way too good. I feel like you could have always been very weak for this person. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. And they knew you were always weak for them. They knew you would always come back or you would always give in, let them in, right? And they're like, oh, they're not back. Oh, looking at their Instagram, looking at their TikTok, looking at their Snapchat, they don't seem interested in coming back. And this person is like really fighting themselves right now. It's almost like they're taking it very personally. They're taking it as a personal jab. Like, the fuck is wrong with me? I'm not good enough for you now, right? This person could have been very manipulative, very, 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 very manipulative. Also a very like hostile kind of piece of shit person to you. Never treated you nice 100% ever, 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 ever. But you know, I feel like this person could have been popping up in your dreams or just up in your energy lately, and you're just like, okay, why? When you are clearly moving on. So we're gonna see why. I think we both know why, but we're gonna see why. Okay. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio to my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 4 business days. I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, Mimis Tarot. Nothing less, nothing more than that, baby. Thank you. Someone could be a pothead. Someone could have just started some kind of like fitness health journey, okay? Because I'm looking at this bottle of water and it's like, it reminds me of like somebody like drinking a gallon a day, you know, trying to keep themselves healthy and together, okay? Take that resonates. Let's see what you need to hear about this situation. The 7 of Swords, okay? The 2 of Wands. Ooh, I love this. I feel like your spirit guides are very proud of you, okay? You are being cheered on right now for finally choosing yourself and choosing to be uncomfortable being away from this person rather than choosing to stay with them and being abused or being neglected, right? It's no matter what choice you made, it was going to be a hard one. Staying would be hard. Leaving also would have been hard. But you decided, hey, let me leave because one day it'll feel good. One day it'll feel better. But yeah, I just feel like you're being applauded right now. Like, thank God. Thank God you chose differently. Okay. No tea, no shade. Love y'all. But, you know. Okay, tell me more. What do they need to hear about the situation? Okay, the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you, like, how do I say this? Like, wanted to stick around to kind of maybe get vengeance or, like, get revenge. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's like, you know, you wanted to kind of do them how they did you at one point. You know, whether, like, by, like, staying with them. So, doing the same things they did to you back, you know, but... because I'm getting this like unsatisfied energy with you, with the Queen of Swords. You know, it's like you're kind of being cold and you're unsatisfied with like getting back at them, right? And I feel like you kind of let that go. And I feel like with the 6 of Pentacles, you kind of wonder like, are they gonna get karma? Like, is things gonna come around to them? You know, what goes around comes around. Yes, it is. You know, but I don't think you were meant to give them that karma. Do you see what I'm trying to say? They're gonna get karma somewhere else, and it's gonna be way more fucking harsh, way more seasoned, if that makes sense. Okay, because if you did it, yeah, I mean, you could pop a tire, you could cuss them out, you could do this, but what if they lost a really good friend? What if they lost their car? What if, you know, things just started going left for them? You know what I mean? I hate not that I'm wishing that on them, but do you see what I'm trying to say? Okay. All right, what more do you need to hear about this? You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Someone could have a pet bird. Someone could be planning on going camping soon. I'm looking at this net on one of these cards. Or a tent, sorry, not a net, a net. 2 of Swords and the Star card. It's weird, like it's kind of at times, as much as you're kind of very blocked out from the thought of this person, you kind of wish like, do you still think of me? Do you still desire me? Oh, they do, babe. But this person has a lot of fucking pride, and you know that. They're very negative kind of individual. Not all the time. I don't want to make it seem like they're negative all the time, but they are never gonna be the one to be like, oh, I miss you, I love you, so da da da. You know, they don't got that in them. Okay, you did. You were always the one that was vulnerable and soft. All right, but what's gonna be happening next in this situation? What's gonna be happening next in this situation? And like, why are they basically in your energy? The Lovers and the Knight of Swords. Okay, with the Lovers and the Knight of Swords, indirect is what I keep hearing. Indirect. This person is full of goddamn pride, and you know that. They are going to do this weird tactic of trying to get your attention, but you don't know it's directly from them. So calling you from maybe no caller ID, texting you off a fake page, okay, watching you from a fake page. It's almost like bait. Hey, are you gonna take this or not? Are you gonna know that it's me, and you know it's me without knowing it's me? And are you gonna reach out to me? They are so used to, it's like they don't want to be the one to come back. Like they don't want to be the one to make the direct move to come back. So they're trying to drop a hint to see if you're going to let them in or you initiate it. Okay, tell me, why do they want to come back in though? I know their ego is shot because you're not chasing after them or sick and hopeless without them. The Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I'm hearing I really want to see you. Ooh, okay. This might have been a long time since you guys seen each other in person, you know, which should be that way. But this person really wants the comfort of being around you. Okay, there could be family members that constantly mention you. And it's like they're always being reminded of the thought of you. And they're tired of running away from that thought. You see what I'm trying to say? So I feel like also with the Ten of Cups, of course, they want you back around, but it's almost like they want to know that you don't hate them, and they want to know that you will, I don't want to say let them back in, but it's like you just don't hate them anymore. It's like they want that the comfort of knowing that you perceive them in a high point of view again, like you did before, okay? Honestly, I think this is just for them to stroke their own goddamn ego. Like, I don't think they have really good intentions, meaning, like, I don't think they're gonna change or be a different person this time around. So, honestly, I wouldn't fall for it if I were you, but if you do, hey, girl, don't say I didn't warn you, all right? But, yeah, that's really what it is, to stroke their goddamn ego, because you're crushing it by being away from them. Okay? Don't say I didn't warn ya. All right? Love you. Bye. The person that randomly ghosted you and you never got closure about it is randomly popping up. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could be one of those signs. I feel like you were really excited about this connection, okay? It was almost like at the peak, at the peak of the connection, and this person just poof, gone, okay? You might have tried a couple times to, you know, get their attention or get a response, but you never did. And it kind of just didn't sit right with you. You know what I mean? It just didn't make sense. You thought, you know, things were mutual. You thought things were going a certain way, and it just didn't. And I think this appearance, this random appearance, is really going to confuse you and shock you. So we're going to see what the hell they're doing, okay? What their intentions are with coming back around, okay? Because I think as of lately, you finally accepted that there's just, you know, just a lost cause. But yeah, let's see. Let go. I do offer personal readings, just by the way. If you would like to book with me, click the link in my bio. It's my website. Scroll to the page that says how to book, and you can see the steps on how to book with me there. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram or email me. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, I want to book a reading, and then we'll get you all set up. All of my readings are delivered within 1 to 4 business days. I will never reach out to give you a reading. Please don't get scammed by fake accounts. My only account on TikTok is Mimi's Tarot, MIMISTROT. Nothing less, nothing more than that. Okay, baby, thank you. All right, let's go. What the hell are their intentions with coming back around? What are their fucking intentions? you're really physically attracted to this person. You're like, oh my God, you're probably like one of the most good looking people I've ever connected with or been with. All right, the Queen of Wands. Ooh, that's funny. You might have done some changes to like your appearance since you last spoke with them, okay? But you knew that they were attracted to you. You know that they wanted you. They made that very, very clear and very obvious. So you're like, I know it ain't me. I know it ain't me. But you might have done little things to try to get their attention. So like, posting yourself and, looking cute, looking handsome, right? And you're like, I know, you see me? I know you feel like you're missing out, but hey, whatever, right? I feel like this person is going to be like coming in like through a compliment is the best way I can explain it with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, because this is like beauty and beauty and beauty and beauty, like being attracted to someone or something. So I feel like they're gonna most likely like swipe up on an Instagram story or comment on your post or directly message you after you're posting yourself, and they're like, hey, like, you look good, how you doing, blah blah blah. Because I'm seeing you feeling like your ego's being stroked. You're like, I know you still want me. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. You're kind of letting it linger. Like, you're kind of letting, like, when this person approaches you, you're kind of letting, like, them complimenting you, them, kind of hyping you up, letting it linger before you get to, like, okay, what are you doing here? What was that? You may not be too quick to jump into the topic because them hyping you up feels good in the moment. Okay. What are they going to be? What's going to be their intentions with coming back around? So first of all, they're going to let you know that they're still attracted to you. Okay. What are their intentions? Okay, the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay, I think they're going to let you know that as of lately, you have been on their mind, and, the whole situation doesn't sit right with them. They have been feeling like a lot of guilt with leaving you hanging the way that they did. Okay, with the Page of Swords, I think they're going to let you know that they did genuinely want to, have something with you. They were genuinely interested, and they saw you as a new, like, romantic beginning in their life. But the circumstances weren't aligning with that in their life, okay? So they could have had something go completely left for them, and they felt like they had to commit to something else. And for some of you, could have been another person, but I'm really feeling like, I need to get a new job. I need to get a new car. I need to do this. I need to go back to school. I need to do something. It's like almost a self-commitment, because with the Nine of Swords, something went wrong in their life where they feel like they need to get their shit together and commit to them. But you never knew that, they never gave you that clarity. They never gave you that insight. Like, hey, you know what? I thought I was going to be able to have a romantic connection right now. Something's just popped off, and I don't really have time right now. Life just lifed the shit out of me. That's all it would have took, but they didn't give you that. So it's like with the Queen of Swords, you're kind of like, maybe a part of you, like when they're explaining this to you, it could feel like bullshit, but I think, yeah, the Page of Pentacles, literally, as I'm saying, I think it is genuine, but it's just like, the Nine of Wands, it just doesn't make sense to you. You're like, you could have simply said something instead of completely leaving me high and dry and wondering by myself for weeks or days. It's like, it wasn't a good feeling, and express that shit to them. Let them know like how bad it hurt you. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's their intentions. It's basically an explanation here, letting you know that they feel bad. So what's going to be happening next in the connection? What's going to be happening next in their connection? The Eight of Cups, the Devil. So it really depends on you. If you're willing to let go of like what they did. If you're willing to let go of what they did, I think they will want to basically pursue this again. If you are so like, you know what, you really hurt me, you have me messed up, my perception of you is screwed up and there's no coming back from it, then I don't think the connection will continue. It really just depends on like your reaction to them and how you perceive them right now, because they're not going to force it. They feel like you basically hate them. They're like, okay, I think they're going to be the one taking a step back. But if they could feel like, okay, that you are kind of being open to them again, that they'll continue moving forward with you. What's going to be happening next? The Four of Wands. I'm hearing, I want to show you that I'm serious this time. Yeah, with the Magician. They feel like you check a lot of their boxes. Like, even when they were away from you, like, they were constantly thinking about you, as much as they had a lot of things on their plate that they were tied to, they were thinking of you. They're like, wow, she was really dope. You know, she was really attractive. Like, she had a lot of her shit together, or he was really, really good looking. You know, I think about him a lot. Da, 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 you know, there was always that desire for you. So they didn't ghost you out of not being interested. They ghosted you because shit hit the fan, and they needed to pay their attention to their life and getting their shit together. And you know, sometimes that can be embarrassing. Like, hey, I just lost my job and I need to figure it out, or I'm gonna get kicked out and evicted from my apartment. You know, who knows? Maybe they didn't want to be that open, but yeah, do what you want with this information. I feel like they're gonna be coming back in the next like 7 to 9 days. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.